Welcome to Clint's Corner. If this is your first time viewing, I'm Clint. Glad you can be here. This is going to be a series of videos about my medical history and the journey I've taken since May 13th, 2016. If you guys are interested, stay tuned. There's going to be some good information. Okay. My journey started out May 13th, 2016, on my birthday. I've got an infection in my thumb and went to my doctor and they x-rayed it, told me it was broke, which it wasn't. Sent me home. Over the next 4 days, the infection started going up my arm. So I went to the ER at Manatee Memorial Hospital in Bradenton, Florida. The doctor looked at it and said it was beyond their scope. They were sending me to another hospital. So they sent me to Blake Hospital, also in Bradenton. The doctor came in, looked at my hand and thumb, and told me had I waited another day, I would have lost my arm and possibly have died from the infection. It was so bad. They immediately admitted me to the hospital, started giving me IVs. The next morning, they took me straight to surgery, where I had a total of 7 surgeries on my arm and hand. They took off a chunk of skin from my thumb. It left my hand kind of, crippled, for lack of a better term. I can open my hand, but as you can tell, these 2 fingers here don't quite open up that far. My middle finger doesn't, but my index finger is straight. It is stiff. My thumb is stiff. I can't use it very well, but it's a lot better than it was. I'm just glad to have it. So I was in the hospital for 39 days fighting the infection. While I was in the hospital, I developed congestive heart failure. My kidneys started going south on me, and my eyesight started getting bad. So all of this was because of diabetes. Let me back up a minute. I have neuropathy in my hands and legs and feet, which means, and I have it bad, which means I can't feel much. My sense of feeling isn't there anymore. The doctors think I had poked my finger with something and got it infected. It's what started all of this. We still don't know for sure why it got infected. But like I said, I had developed congestive heart failure, kidney disease, and started losing my eyesight. So over the next 2 years, things just got progressively worse. I had went home from the hospital and I was swollen so bad and had so much fluid on me that I couldn't breathe. So I had been home about 9 hours and had to go straight back to the hospital, which they admitted me again, put me on a BiPAP machine to help me breathe, started giving me Lasix through an IV to get the fluids off of me. So I spent another 5 days in the hospital fighting the congestive heart failure. I'm going to post some pictures too of my surgery and my condition in the hospital. That'll be on my next video. This I'm just doing to give you guys a kind of a rundown of what's coming up. So that's where we're at. I spent the other 5 days in the hospital and came home and racked up a $568,237 hospital bill. Yeah, $500,000. And the state of Florida would not provide me with any kind of medical coverage. I didn't qualify for Obamacare, what a laugh. So I was basically stuck. I couldn't go to the doctor. So I had to leave Florida and come back to Ohio. And the great state of Ohio said, yes, we will give you medical coverage. And I was here 2 days and had medical coverage, which meant I could go to the doctor. I could get the meds I need. I could fight this infection and illness, more or less an illness now. The infection has gone by this time. So I started going to the doctor, seeing a doctor in New Lexington at the clinic there. She set me up with a heart doctor in Lancaster. He started running tests, said, yeah, you know, you had congestive heart failure, you got coronary artery disease, you've got a 65% blockage in your main artery, and basically told me that we were just going to watch it and run tests here and there and make sure it doesn't get any worse. So that's where we're at right now. Like I said, coming up on my next video, I will post pictures of my surgery, how my arm was for that 39 days. And we'll talk more about the doctor in Lancaster that I'm not too fond of, that I switched to Zanesville because of. But that's for another video. So, you know, I appreciate you guys watching. If you're interested, stay tuned. Also visit my YouTube page. I'll put a link in the video to get to that. Subscribe and hit the like button on the YouTube. Hit the like button here on Facebook so my video will get shared more. And like I said, there's more to come. So, you know, if you like this, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and stay tuned. Thanks for watching.